Hi viewers, in this video we will be learning about document types and will understand why the document type is used in SAP.
So if we see the definition for it, the definition says that the document type is used to classify accounting documents. Classification. What is classification? Classification means we are dividing the accounting documents. We are separating the accounting documents based on this transactions, accounting documents. For example, I'll tell you one example. In school, we have different types of classes. First class, second class, third class, fourth class, right? So what are these classes? Different age groups. We are classifying the students. Classifying means we are grouping students based on their age. Again, in that class, they will have a different portion. We have divided not based on portion. We have divided the students based on the age group. And then we are giving the knowledge based on their age, right? In the same way, accounting documents also, we will divide based on the nature of it. You see, we have different types of transactions with customer. Customer is there in our organization. That customer, one time he will come to us and he will purchase goods. Another time he will come to us, same goods he will give back. One more time he will come. He is paying us. Same customer for the same goods. He is doing different types of transactions. So this is called different types of accounting documents. So these accounting documents, how we can identify what is purchase, what is sale, what is sales returns, what is payment, how we can able to identify these all things based on document types. Okay, so classification is done based on these document types. So that is called classification. What we are classifying? We are classifying accounting documents. And what we are doing, and we are differentiating means we are making a difference, we are differentiating, we are able to identify what type of transaction it is by using the document type. We are differentiating what between business transactions. So we have how we can denote this document types in SAP based on this different types of characters. Only two characters will be there for any document type. There is only two characters. If it is KR, we need to understand that this is a vendor invoice. What is vendor invoice? Vendor invoice means we are business. We need to purchase goods from some other person to sell. So when we purchase goods from this supplier, supplier is also called as vendor. When we purchase goods, we will raise one invoice. We need to post that how much we have purchased. We need to tell to system. No, every day we will purchase from 10 different vendors. So the 10 different vendors should be said to the system. So that is called as document type. So that KR is called as vendor invoice. What is vendor invoice? When we purchase goods, when we produce, when we say to the system that we have purchased, we have not paid, we have just purchased only. We got the goods in our godown. We need to pay the money. We need to pay. We did not pay. In future, we need to pay. But now what we have done, we have just purchased. So at that time, what is the document type is used? Vendor invoice. That is document type is KR. For example, today, so on 21st morning, I purchased 1 lakh worth of goods from vendor A. That vendor name is A. Supplier or vendor, both are same names. And again afternoon, I purchased 3 lakhs from vendor B. And again evening, I have purchased 5 lakhs. 5 lakhs worth of goods from vendor C. So at this time, how many document types are produced? Both three, no. Document type is same, KR only. Document number is different. Document number is different. So here the document number may be 101 when I purchase in the morning. The document number may be 102 in the afternoon. In the evening I purchased again. This document number will be 103. But document type is same because with the three maybe vendors are different, but The transaction which I'm doing is same. I'm purchasing. I'm not paying, or I'm not returning back the goods to them. The type of transaction is same. Only the vendors are different. Because vendors are different, the transaction is different. Transaction type is same, but transaction is different. The invoice is different. Based on that invoice, document numbers will be different, but the document type will be same. Care. So now if you see, if I see this 101, 102, if my manager have come tomorrow, and if he sees these documents 101, 102, 103, how do he need to understand what type of transaction it is? Whether he purchased, yeah, whether we purchased or paid, or that is a sales returns or purchase returns, how can he identify by using the document number? He cannot identify. Then he will see the document type. If the document type is KR, he will understand that okay, these three documents we have purchased. We have purchased from the vendor. So these all are purchases. That is called as vendor invoice. So now next document type is KZ, vendor outgoing payment. Vendor outgoing payment means we are paying the money for the invoices which we have purchased. I have purchased on 21st. That is KR. When I purchased in the previous example, we have purchased goods. No, how much we have purchased? 1 lakh in the morning, 3 lakhs in the afternoon, 5 lakhs in the evening from vendor A, vendor B, and vendor C. On what date? On 21st. At that 21st, what is the document type we used? KR. And KZ on 22nd of August. I'm paying to vendor A. How much I'm paying? 1 lakh. 1 lakh I purchased, no? 1 lakh I'm paying. And again on the same date, tomorrow, 22nd, for vendor B also I'm paying 3 lakhs. And vendor C also I'm paying 5 lakhs. But this time what is the document type? KZ. So for three vendor payments, the document type is KZ. Here also KZ. KZ. But the document numbers will be different because the transactions are different. Maybe here for the first document 201 I will use. For the second document 202 I will use. And for the third document I'll use 203. Document numbers will be different, but the document type will be same because the type of transaction which we are doing, we are just paying, whether I pay to him or him. But what I'm doing, the nature, what I'm doing, I'm paying, I'm giving money. Here also I'm giving money. Maybe the vendors are different, the amount is different, but the type of transaction is same. So that is why document type will be same. And next is KG, vendor credit memo. That is returns, purchase returns, sales returns. So vendor credit memo means purchase returns or sales returns are purchase returns. From vendor, with vendor I cannot do sales returns. So this credit memo here we don't call it as debit memo, credit memo. We call credit memo only even for both. Even for purchase returns and sales returns we will call credit memo only. But purchase returns is called as vendor credit memo. Sales returns is called as customer credit memo. Credit memo will be same, only it is vendor or customer it will be different. So now tell me customer credit memo means purchase returns or sales returns? Sales returns. Because to customer we can do only sales. So when it is returns, that means it is sales returns. So vendor credit memo means purchase returns. With vendor we can do only purchase. So that purchase will be only purchase returns. When he return back the goods, that will be only purchase returns, not sales returns. And what is the document type for purchase returns? KG. And customer invoice? DR. What is customer invoice? When we sell the goods, we have not received any amount, we just sold the goods. Customer came to us, he asked me the goods and he said, okay, I will pay you after 5 days. And he took the goods and he went. At that time, we need to give him the bill. That bill also needs to be posted in our system. That is called as customer invoice. And that is denoted with DR. Customer incoming payment. What is customer incoming? This you see, vendor outgoing payment is there. Outgoing means we are giving the money. Here it is incoming. When customer, yeah, when customer is giving us the money, it is incoming. So customer is paying us. That is customer incoming payment. Document type DZ and customer credit memo is there. That is denoted with DG. Customer credit memo means sales returns. And asset accounting, A. Asset accounting means all the fixed assets. So all these fixed asset transactions will be in asset accounting. So there are so many document types in asset accounting also. I'll show you. But as of now, I just want to make you understand what is document type. So there are so many document types. So you see here, these are only few I have mentioned. KR is for vendor invoice. There are almost around 50, 60. So KG is for vendor credit memo. KZ is for vendor payments. KA is for vendor documents. SA is for GL account document. X2 is for sample documents. X1 is for recurring documents. WE is for goods received. Goods issue WA. UV universal document. SU clearing documents. Is asset posting. DA DZ customer payments. DG customer credit memo. Customer invoice DR.
So in this video, we have understood document type, and in the next video, we will understand document number range and document number range interval and the posting keys.